Tam to Metta, or Metta Tam 2, as some would call it. I've known it as Tam to Metta for, I guess, all the years that I've known this place. And it's expanded so much. This parking lot didn't even exist. I think the parking lot was on the other side, or was it over here? But it was a dirt parking lot. Now they have an entire parking lot for all the people to park. And of course the expansion is massive compared to what it was before. Before, you can't see because the tree's in the way, but the old temple used to be that building over there. And then there would be nothing but just like dirt. This was all dirt and field. So yeah, people would park here, go to the temple, and then just leave. And now there's this massive expansion. It's beautiful out here. In fact, I know in my opinion, because I've been to many temples, this is the most beautiful temple out of all the temples I've been to in the Bay Area. I'm going to take a walk and show you around how amazing this place is. Oh, by the way, this place is located in Morgan Hill. Let me see. I'll probably get the address later on. It's somewhere around here. The three refuges. I take refuge in the Buddha, the one who shows me the way in this life. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and of love. I take refuge in the Sangha, the community that lives in harmony and awareness. I think these are all supposed to be red, starting from that side, because number one, it's over here. Dhammapada Sutta. Where is... Well, let's read this here. I never read this before. The foreword. The Dhammapada scripture is carved on 75 marble piles, each with 5.8 feet in height and 3,528 pounds in weight. It is enshrined in the land of California, USA. It's the result of endeavors from Buddhists in Vietnam and abroad to wholeheartedly remember Buddha's great kindness. This masterpiece is an invaluable gift. It is sacred to people who want to study Buddha's compassionate Dharma and wisdom for the pursuit of happiness, peacefulness, and oneself, as well as contributing to the peace of the society. This project was completed in the spring of 2012 while Ventik Phap Chon initiated it. It received consensus from other monks and nuns, as well as receiving offerings from Buddhist friends of Liu Quan Buddhist Culture Center in the USA. May this service bring merit into our prayer for Buddha Dharma's continuous existence for a peaceful world. For the ones who are still living and those who have passed away will all become Buddha. Opening Sutra. The Dharma is deep and lovely. We now have a chance to see, study, and practice it. Introduction. The Dhammapada Sutta is part of the Khuddaka Nikaya of the Pali Tripitaka. The sutta consists of 423 verses divided into 26 chapters arranged according to subject matter. The Dhammapada verses were spoken by the Buddha on various occasions with different subjects to those who embrace the monastic life as well as the lay people. The scripture recorded all the Buddha's teachings in a form of short and simple verses with clear meanings, profound and practical for those who are seeking the perfect enlightenment and those who aspire to be liberated from suffering so as to live in peace and happiness with right knowledge. This is indeed the true Dharma that the Buddha, the supreme teacher, had enlightened this afflicted world filled with desires, quarrels, vengeance, heretical views, and delusions. Very nice. $31, $37, $43. Let's try 85. Among the folks there are few who go to the further shore. Most among humanity scurry on this hither shore. $216. Out of craving grief is born, out of craving fear. One fully freed of craving has no grief. How fear? It's amazing. Okay, 278. When with wisdom one discerns the dukkha of conditioned things, one warily from dukkha turns treating the path to purity. So I'm sure that if I took the time and read all these, I'd be here probably over an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe. Like at least an hour, that's for sure. Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. I vow to save them all. Deluding passions are inexhaustible. I vow to end them all. Dharma gates are limitless. I vow to study them all. Buddha's way is supreme. I vow to attain it. Very good. Now this is new. A lot of these statues, they were, except obviously those big ones, they weren't here when it was a small temple. Now they have a new built temple right over there. Now this is like where the monks' residency is now. This, I've never seen this. This is very unique. This was not here. I don't know where they got this from. There's no incense here, but yeah. I don't know if you can see that. And the fish statues down there. I think this is supposed to be like a koi pond. These are really neat. Queen Mahamaya's dream. Whoa. There's a little cat there. Hello. Queen Mahamaya's dream. In the mid 6th century BC, in the small kingdom of Kalilavathu, Nepal, there was a clan called Sakya, ruled by the wise and kind king Suddhodana, with his virtuous and compassionate queen Mahamaya. One night, Queen Maya dreamt of a white elephant with 6 tusks coming down from the sky and disappearing into her right. All the prominent Brahmin scholars invited by the king predicted that the queen would give birth to a talented and honorable prince. And there it is. I really like this. This is really neat. There's a ton of them all throughout the center. There's a lot of these. The birth of the prince, Siddhartha, predicted of sage Asita, the kind prince, the vision of peace, and so on and so forth. So this was the old temple. This used to be open. This wasn't even here. This used to be all open. And the temple was there. But now it's blocked off. This is their residency. They still have a lot of land here that they can put something in. It looks like they're going to put something here. And here's a gate. Oh, but it's Velcroed. Okay. No problem. Yeah, that was interesting. Human beings are like lotuses. One day, after attaining enlightenment, while meditating by a lotus pond, Buddha found that human beings are like lotuses in the pond. Some are still buried in the mud, others have reached the water level, and others have risen high above the water, no longer tainted by the mud which they grew. He realized that human beings are at various stages in their spiritual advancement. Some would be hard to teach as their heart is full of ignorance and vengeance. Some would be easier to teach as they have high standards of morality and seeds of kindness, and a much smaller number could really see and fear the danger in reincarnation and bad karma. With this realization, Buddha decided to preach his path to liberation. The wheel of Dharma was set in motion. Let's see what this looks like. Human beings are like lotuses. Interesting. There's literally like nobody here at the center. It just reopened recently. It's been under construction for the expansion for the past like 5 years. And I know this because I've been trying to come here quite often, but it's been locked. The gate's been closed, and just recently they reopened. If you really want to see something cool, go to a Buddhist temple during Lunar New Year's or Chinese New Year's, Vietnamese New Year's, and you'll see all the amazing ceremonial attire that people wear. I have my own as well, and it's really cool because people light firecrackers. And it's just so colorful. There's just so much color out here. Right now you don't see the colors. There's a lot of white, but during that particular celebration, there's a lot of colors. Yeah. Oh, the Buddha. There's the Buddha. You got to rub Buddha's belly. Give me that luck, Buddha. Okay, Metta Time 2 is located at 610 Fisher Avenue in Morgan Hill, California. Come check it out. Monks entry only. Yep. Private property. See these were not here. That used to be the door right there where people used to go into the temple. The temple was there, and now it looks like they just closed it all down. They moved everything out, moved it all to the new temple over there. But yeah, I mean, if you look at I have some old videos posted of the old temple before the expansion. There's one specific statue that I do want to show you guys. If I can squeeze in over here. I've always found this statue very interesting. I want to know what this means. And they seem to always keep that statue like way out here, and they don't put that inside like the center. It just hangs out at the dirt area. Oh, the garden. I gotta show you the garden. Before the remodel, this used to be way back there. There's another statue around here that I haven't found yet. The last time I came by, but it's another one with the mother and the child. Oh, the boat sank. There's definitely fish in there. And that statue's been there. They haven't moved that. And that's been up there time to Metta. And then right here was the two guardians, one on this side and one on this side. They've since moved them over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's one over there and one over there. Those guardians used to be right there and right there. And then from here on forward, this was all dirt. Oh, this is neat. I just noticed this. The dragon on it. That'd be cool. And there's this dragon. Good boy. Got the turtle and the dragon or the lion, I'm not sure. And these statues are massive. I don't know if you can see how giant it is. Yeah. I'm not gonna go down there, but that is another section. It looks like it's still being worked on. I just noticed all the weeds that were growing out of there. It would not surprise me if there's some like Hollywood production that comes over here that wants to use this temple for videos, because this is such a beautiful temple. And it's so spacious. And they have the ability to lock this place up. So if they just want a production team to come in here, they can just do that. Oh, I guess I'll go on this bridge. Show you what's on this side. I've never seen that individual before. And there's no like titles of who this person is. I don't think it's the Buddha. There's a lot more to build, a lot more to do some work. It's locked. Statues in there. What I thought was interesting about this place, I don't know what this particular building is, but I thought what was interesting is this on the exterior. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. It goes up to J. But up on top, and there's two of these. There's one on this side of the temple, and there's one on the other side of the temple. On this side, it says aspen, apricot, breadfruit, banyan, cantaloupe, cypress, honeydew, eucalyptus, grape, kiwi, juniper, longan, maple, mango, oak, orange, pear, pine, pomelo, redwood, raspberry, spruce, starfruit, tangerine, and timber. And it ends on this side with A through J. No clue what that means. I've never seen that before. Anyways, if you're looking for the restroom, they're on that side. Look at these guardians. The Great Buddha Hall, Tam-Tu Pagoda. Right now the temple's closed. But hey, if you want to donate, there it is. Reception. Compassion. Great Buddha Hall. And there is the Golden Buddha. Look at that. Wow. Oh, and here's the incense. So that's the entrance right there to the temple. It's closed right now. And there's the other guardian. Oh, this is actually really cool. I figured this out the last time I came by. There's 6 statues on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 on that side. And over there's also 6 statues. And it's supposed to be the 12, not sure what you call them, animals, creatures. The year of your birth animal, like if you're a year of the snake, right? Here's I think the dragon. Oh yeah, the dragon's down there. What are these? Cats? Tiger? And so on and so forth. Oh man, this is just amazing. Look at this. You can't really understand how big the statue is unless you're here. It's crazy. How did they even bring that in here? How did they transport it here? Wow. I'm guessing this is like wood from an old temple. It's definitely not alive. If you can see that, it's not alive. But this must be something special to the temple. This wood. Well, like I said, there's another one of those buildings that I don't know what it is, with the fruit around it as well. I guess we'll go around. I'll show you. So this has different type of fruit around this building. So again, A through J, and the first fruit is aster. I'm not even sure what aster is, but there it is, aster, apple. And then behind this is blueberry. I don't know if there's another one behind this. Yeah, birch, cherry, cedar, durian, elm, fig. And I'm just going to pause there for a moment to show you that there's continuous expansion going on. Even more land is being expanded, as you can see in real time right now. The last time I was here, which was a couple weeks ago, this wasn't even here. They're just barely putting this down. So you can already tell there's something else being built here, another building. So they got all kinds. They even have bridges over there. So they still have all this land here to build. Okay, continuing on. Guava, hickory, jujube, koa, lime, linden, lilikoi. Never heard that before. Lychee, palm, papaya, sequoia, plum, sycamore, strawberry, zapote, willow. That's where it ends. A through J. I wish I could show you the temple inside. It is amazing. When I went in there, I was jaw dropped. The whole way through, everything in there is just wow. But unfortunately, there's no photography allowed inside the temple. So this is one of those incentives for you to come out. You gotta come check it out yourself. Maybe one day I'll be allowed to record in there and show you what's going on. But for the time being, just come on by, check it out. That's pretty much it. That's where we end it. Metta Town 2, 610 Fisher Avenue, Morgan Hill, California, 95037.